Hello, today I'll be telling you how to plant squash. Now, what you're going to need for this video is obviously squash. Here are my squash seeds. I mean, you really can use anything. I would actually suggest you use winter squash for the winter in a greenhouse, because it might sometimes get cold when it's winter. I mean, a greenhouse doesn't work the best at night. So here are the tools you'll need. You'll need this, or your finger. This will poke a hole in your soil so you can plant your seeds. And then the shovel so you can just like dig around with it and stuff. And obviously a watering can. And some compost. So now the first thing you're going to do, see how all the soil's flat? You're going to make a nice little mound in the middle that is 1 to 3 inches tall. So, just a nice 1 to 3 inch tall mound. There. Nice little mound right there. And now the reason for this is, since they are a vine plant, when they sprout, they'll just spread out. And if they're on a hill, they'll go like that, and it'll just really help them out. Now, the second step is actually to water it first. Now get your watering can and put a ton of water in it. Just like fill it up all the way to the surface. And as you're doing this, you'll notice the mound break. Now what you're going to do is just rebuild that mound. So you see how it's all watered now? It actually sank in. You probably want to fill it like all the way up. But rebuild that mound and then put the seeds in. Because when the mound breaks, your seeds are going to go flying everywhere, and then you're just like going to have to redo it, and then it's just not going to be good. So you get this and go about half an inch to an entire inch deep. You can do this with a screwdriver or the actual tool for it, or even just your finger if you don't have that equipment. Now what you're going to do is put 1 to 2 seeds in. So, and then you're going to make them go face down. So I have 1 seed in there, and then you're going to put the other seed in there. So when you have both seeds in there, you're going to patch that hole back up, and then put compost in it. So this is my compost. It's a mixture of grass, onions, and leaves. What you're going to do is just put that all over it. That's a stick. We don't really need sticks when they're saplings or when they're germinating. So yeah. And then break up your leaves a little bit if they aren't already. Them all around. And also you can do this before, so you can mix it up with the dirt a little bit, but I just prefer doing it afterwards so it can actually seep in, and it can get the humidity. So yeah, this is what you'll probably end up with. Look at that. Oh, my compost is all falling out. But yeah. And then you're going to have to wait about 10 to 14 days until it germinates, and you're going to see a little sprout. And then you're going to have to wait, you're going to have to wait 50 to 60 days until you'll actually get some squash. So if you're willing to wait that long and water every day and keep it warm every day, you can actually have a really nice squash plant, and you can eat it and also show your friends like, hey guys, look what I did. So yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty simple. What you mostly have to do is just wait. It's gonna be a long process. You're gonna have to wait 1.5 to 2 weeks until it germinates, and then another 50 days until it actually you can get a squash. But I mean. Yeah, you can grow it. just the waiting game. So yeah, break up all your leaves a little bit. Make sure that mound stays strong because when you water a lot, the mound will just slowly spread apart. So I would suggest every time you water it, you rebuild that mound, but not in the middle, because the middle, the seed is doing stuff and it cannot be moved around, or it could potentially kill the seed for these types of plants. So just make sure you build it firm on the edges, 1 to 3 inches. And if you're actually planting this on the ground, you plant them 3 to 5 feet apart from each other. Now this is because the roots go just wide. They don't go deep, they just spread out. So does the vine. All this spread across the surface of the earth. So you're going to need them to be far apart so they don't collide and then just eat each other. Like I did that with watermelon once. Like I had planted them probably this far apart, even though it said 5 feet apart, and they ended up eating each other. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Click over here for a previous video. Click here for a video YouTube recommends to you. Click right there to subscribe. And well, yeah, I'll just see you in a different video. Thanks for coming by.